check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, man. What's going on? We back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Appreciate the love, support, man. And I'm seeing an interesting article today. I'll link it in the description, where it makes some alleged. I'm just gonna use alleged to cover my own ass. But it's saying pretty much that saying that Golden Boy ain't playing fair with Canelo Alvarez. I heard the Ryan Garcia story, and I might go live to talk about it today. I might not go live to talk about it today. But this story, basically, says that Canelo is looking at legal options to either get out from Golden Boy or square the deal off, or whatever it is, man. He looking. But basically, one of the three options for Canelo is to get out of Golden Boy contract, and perhaps buy himself out of the contract. Now, if you heard the Ryan Garcia thing, let me touch on that for a minute. Ryan Garcia, they're saying that Ryan Garcia is seeking legal action because basically, I'm just saying, I guess they was paid $1 million or something, and Ryan Garcia only got like $50,000 or $500,000 out the money. He was underpaid, so he's seeking legal action against Golden Boy. I don't know how true that is from his end. It's just a rumor that's going around, or alleged. But one thing I can say is that in this article about Canelo Alvarez is saying that Golden Boy, well, Oscar De La Hoya, there's a lot of things in this article. He's saying that Oscar De La Hoya promised the DAZN a Triple G trilogy as a part of the partnership with Canelo and Golden Boy with the DAZN. And Canelo told Oscar De La Hoya that he told him not to put a trilogy or promise a trilogy to the DAZN with Triple G. He don't want the fight. He don't want Triple G to make no money. He hates Triple G after the whole little beef situation. He don't want Triple G to make a dime. And it get deeper than that, so give me a minute. But with Triple G, all right, with Triple G, he's seeking legal action too, okay, allegedly. But with Canelo, Oscar went against his wishes and promised to fight with the DAZN for a trilogy with Triple G. And Canelo told Oscar, don't tell them that. Don't make that part of the deal. And part of Golovkin deal with the DAZN was he was going to be promised a trilogy fight with Canelo Alvarez. Now, the thing about Golovkin is that now he allegedly, in this article, is taking legal action against Golden Boy against the DAZN, is because the DAZN promised him a Canelo trilogy and they haven't delivered it because Canelo don't want the trilogy. Oscar De La Hoya told the DAZN that he was going to deliver a trilogy with Canelo and Triple G. The DAZN, part of Triple G contract, was promised a trilogy with Canelo, and now the DAZN can't do nothing because you see they didn't operate in fair faith. Okay, and that's one of the reasons that Canelo may get out the contract, because Oscar De La Hoya didn't operate that deal in fair faith. This is allegedly, or this is what the article is saying, allegedly. You feel me? But that's a way that Canelo can get out the deal, is because Oscar De La Hoya didn't operate in good faith. Excuse me. Now, with Triple G potentially suing the DAZN, is because Oscar De La Hoya, come back down to it, Oscar De La Hoya lied to the DAZN and told them that he will do a trilogy, and Canelo was willing to do a trilogy, and now Triple G taking actions because now the DAZN can't promise that it's happening. They can't promise that fight is happening, so they can't deliver. So Triple G now wants to take legal actions against the DAZN because they're not delivering the fight that he came for. Go a little bit deeper, is that part of the money that's being given for Canelo fights from the DAZN, Oscar De La Hoya, according to this article, Oscar De La Hoya is using the money to fund his other fighters. He using the Canelo money to fund Golden Boy fighters, and according to this article, Canelo allegedly wants to use the money to build his subsidiary brand, whatever his promotional company is. Canelo don't understand why the money's not being used to promote his fighters and just promote Oscar De La Hoya brand. You feel me? So basically the money that's, De La Hoya getting for Canelo deal, he using it to fund his fighters. And Canelo don't understand why it's not being used for his promotional company, at least some of it. So, that's the way, it's laying down for that. But, and also with the Golden Boy thing is that, it just seemed like they not operating in fair faith. But at the same time, Canelo already raised issues that Oscar De La Hoya habits. Take it whatever you want to take it for. Whatever his habits he may have, may it be whatever it is, all his habits. Canelo said it's affecting his his relationship, his business relationship. It's stopping Oscar from coming to the press conferences. It's stopping Oscar from coming to the press conferences, and Oscar not showing up, and it's because of his habit. And Canelo saying it's affecting the business, and that might be one of the reasons why Canelo was able to finesse himself out the contract, is because he's showing it's not messing with business. And then also, they saying that the matchmaker that signed off on it, Roberto Diaz, he doing like 3 or 4 jobs within the company, and he overworked. And that he said that he told the IBF that Canelo be willing to give up the belt. Before he got stripped, they said Canelo be willing to give up the belt, if a deal can be struck or whatever. So basically, he told the IBF that Canelo is willing to give up the belt regardless. Now, they want to do step aside because, like I said before, he never wanted to fight Derevyanchenko. I think I said in another video, maybe I told somebody behind closed doors, he never wanted to fight Derevyanchenko. The whole thing that they were upset that they got stripped, Canelo was trying to get Derevyanchenko to step aside. The DAZN didn't want him to fight Derevyanchenko because he wasn't a name. So they was trying to pay Derevyanchenko to step aside, which maybe would have happened. But the IBF is not known for step asides. Maybe it would have happened, but Robert Diaz, whatever his name, Roberto Diaz, the Golden Boy matchmaker, they waited too late. They said they ignored the IBF phone calls about Derevyanchenko for months. 2 months they ignored the phone calls, and they trying to say Roberto Diaz was overworked and he couldn't get back to the IBF. In 2 months they ignored those phone calls. Now, if you remember, the IBF sent Canelo. They said Canelo had to fight Derevyanchenko, I think, after he won his fight with old buddy. What's old buddy name? Jack Colclough. And they said, oh, it was a mistake. We didn't mean to send out that mandatory letter for Canelo and Derevyanchenko. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. And it turned out it was a mistake. They said Golden Boy and Roberto Diaz ignored the IBF calls about Derevyanchenko. They put it to the side like it was small potatoes. And then they said that Canelo would be willing to give up the belt because he basically didn't want to fight Derevyanchenko because Derevyanchenko wasn't a big enough name. So it just seemed like Golden Boy dropped the ball on several different things, and Canelo may be trying to look for his way out of the Golden Boy promotional contract. Now, I don't know if he's trying to get out the DAZN deal, but the DAZN could be in a little bit of legal trouble as well too, because they promised Triple G something that they can't deliver because Oscar De La Hoya lied to them about Canelo. Now, can Triple G end up, the DAZN tell Triple G you need to sue Oscar De La Hoya? I don't know, but Canelo made it very, very clear to Oscar De La Hoya that he didn't want the trilogy with Triple G. He made that very, very vividly clear to De La Hoya. Don't tell them I'm fighting Triple G, a trilogy as part of the DAZN deal. De La Hoya lied. Maybe that was a sticking point. But also, De La Hoya allegedly using the money for Canelo to fund his own fighters, when in fact, Canelo wants the money to go to this fight. So it's a lot going on, man. I'll do a live stream on it today or tomorrow if I get around to it, and kind of elaborate more and read the article piece by piece. I'll link the article in the description. You want to read all of it is legend and rumors. And hey, it is what it is, man. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget, the follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You reach out to the email. You have business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep reaching out to the email, share the videos, and don't forget, check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code GoodFellow1Boxing gets you 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much more. Website, promo code in the description. One time for the one time, Goodfellow Sports TV. Share the videos, best donation you can make. One time for the one time. We gone.